Hey everyone, and welcome to a very special explainer right here on the BTBL Balanced Thoughts, Balanced Life Training Academy and Mental Health Clinic channel. I am absolutely thrilled to be your host today. We're doing something really highly actionable in this session. I want you to think of this as a rapid-fire virtual career fair. We've essentially combed through a massive stack of recent job postings, and we are going to connect you directly with active, really exciting opportunities across multiple sectors. Our goal today is super simple. We want to help you take that next big step in your professional journey. So grab a notepad, get your CVs ready, because we are getting right down to business.
Okay, let's dive into this. But before we even look at a single job, we need to establish our golden rule for today's explainer. Look, in the job hunt, timing can feel like literally everything, and it's so easy to second-guess whether you've already missed the boat. So here is the absolute crucial takeaway, and I really want you to keep this in mind throughout our entire tour today. Even if you feel a deadline might be close, if the organization's email address or website is active, it is always worth submitting your application anyway. Honestly, do not disqualify yourself. Let them make that decision. If the inbox is open, your opportunity is open.
So here's our roadmap for today. We're going to be touring 4 main sectors: K-12 teaching, higher education, administration and IT, and finally, we'll wrap up with marketing and clinical.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, K-12 teaching opportunities. First up, we're seeing a really strong push for foundational educators. Roots Garden Schools is actively hiring early years teachers, specifically for their Gujar Khan campus. They're basically looking for passionate, creative individuals who truly understand child-centered learning. Now, if you have a background in the UK curriculum or EYFS experience, that is a massive plus here. You'll want to go ahead and send your resume directly to hr@rootschool.edu.pk. And a quick pro tip, make sure you clearly state Early Years Teacher Gujar Khan right in your subject line.
Now, building on that, Root School's system is also casting a pretty wide net for subject specialists across both their Rawalpindi and Gujar Khan campuses. They've got open positions spanning from Urdu, Islamiyat, and Pakistan studies, all the way over to sciences like biology, chemistry, and physics. The requirements here generally ask for a bachelor's or master's degree depending on the grade level, plus some prior teaching experience. The way to apply is exactly the same. Just route your updated CV directly over to hr@rootschool.edu.pk.
And honestly, this next one just brilliantly illustrates how fast modern curricula are evolving. Roots Garden Schools is actively hunting for AI teachers. Yes, you heard that right, artificial intelligence at the SSC and HSSC levels in both Gujar Khan and Rawalpindi. They need tech-savvy educators with a background in computer science or IT who can actually teach machine learning and basic data science concepts to high schoolers. It's such an incredibly forward-thinking role. If you have the technical chops and the ability to really engage students, send your application straight to hr@rootschool.edu.pk.
For all you language experts tuning in, we have a fantastic opportunity right here. Roots Garden Schools is hiring an English teacher for their Adiala Road campus in Rawalpindi. They're specifically looking for someone with a strong background in English literature to teach at the SSC level. You're going to need excellent spoken and written English alongside some really solid classroom management skills. Don't hesitate on this one at all. Get that cover letter and CV sent over to hr@rootschool.edu.pk.
Wrapping up our massive Roots teaching roster, we have a highly specialized role, a home economics teacher for high school and college levels in Rawalpindi, specifically Askari 10. This role requires someone who can seamlessly blend practical life skills, think nutrition, textiles, home management, with the rigorous academic standards set by the federal board. So if you've got 2 to 5 years of experience and a relevant degree, your destination is, once again, hr@rootschool.edu.pk.
Okay, let's shift our focus over to another excellent institution. Z International School is currently searching for permanent faculty to teach O-levels across all subjects, as well as early years teachers. They really emphasize a culture of innovation and student success, so they're looking for educators who foster critical thinking. To apply for a position on their academic team, you just need to share your CV directly with their hiring contact at neabazar@gmail.com.
Moving right along into Section 2, Higher Education and Academic Leadership.
All right, bouncing back briefly to Roots Garden Schools, because this is a prime leadership opportunity. They are seeking a high school and college principal or academic coordinator located in Rawalpindi. Now, the crucial point here is that this requires 5 to 10 years of proven academic leadership and a really strong command of both the federal board and Cambridge systems. You'd be driving strategy, curriculum innovation, the whole shebang. If you are ready to lead, definitely send your CV to hr@rootschools.edu.pk.
Now, if you want to talk about scale, this next one is massive. The University of Management and Technology, or UMT, in Lahore is executing a huge faculty hiring push. We're talking about open positions across dozens of disciplines, from artificial intelligence to clinical psychology, aviation studies, architecture, health sciences, you name it. They are inviting applications from candidates holding a PhD, MS, or MPhil. This is literally a tremendous opportunity to join a top-tier private university. To submit your resume and cover letter, just email careers.faculty@umt.edu.pk.
I'm just going to pause right here for a second and bring us back to our golden rule. Some of these extensive job posts can look a bit intimidating, and you might naturally wonder if they've already found their candidates. So I will say it again. Even if you feel a deadline might be close, if the organization's email address or website is active, it is always worth submitting your application anyway. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose and a phenomenal career to gain.
Okay, jumping into Section 3, Administration and IT Roles. Here are two really vital operational roles to keep on your radar. First, Roots Garden Schools is hiring an E-Librarian for their DHA Phase 1 campus. This one does require a master's in library science and some solid experience in digital library management. Go ahead and send resumes to hr@rootsschool.edu.pk. Alongside that, Al Huda International School is seeking an admin assistant, specifically for females, at their F8 campus in Islamabad. If you have solid admin and IT skills with maybe 2 to 3 years of experience, you should definitely email your resume to career@aispk.org. Now, for our tech professionals out there, definitely note the IT manager position at the Imran Idrees College of Pharmacy in Sialkot. They need someone with a BS in IT or computer science who has a strong command over networking, LMS platforms like Moodle, ERP systems, and surveillance setups. Ideally, they're looking for 3 to 5 years of experience, preferably in the educational sector. Interested candidates should send their updated CVs straight over to Imran Idrees College of Pharmacy at gmail.com.
And that brings us to Section 4, Marketing and Clinical Careers.
So here we have two distinct, really exciting brand-facing roles. First, Roots Garden Schools is on the hunt for a super dynamic marketing executive with strong graphic design, photography, and AI tool skills for content creation. You could apply for that one at hr@rootschools.edu.pk. On the flip side, Cinnabon Pakistan is hiring a customer experience associate for their marketing department in Lahore. This role involves store visits, branding audits, and just making sure they have top-notch customer touchpoints. If you have a bachelor's and about 2 years of relevant experience, definitely share your CV at careers@cinnabon.pk.
Okay, and finally, I actually saved this one specifically for our BTBL mental health clinic community. Savire is seeking a part-time associate clinical psychologist, specifically a female psychologist, to work out of Liari. Now for this, you must have a completed MS or MPhil in clinical psychology and a really genuine interest in working with children. You'd be conducting clinical interviews, developing treatment plans, and providing psychotherapy sessions. This is just a profound opportunity to make a very real impact. If you're qualified, please submit your resume immediately to hr@savire.org.
And just like that, our virtual career fair comes to a close. We have covered a tremendous amount of ground today, all the way from early years education right up to clinical psychology. So my final, somewhat provocative question to you is this: which of these roles are you going to stop hesitating on, step up, and apply for today? Remember our golden rule: if the email is active, your chance is alive. Dust off that CV, write a super compelling subject line, and just hit send. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer here at BTBL. Best of luck with your applications, and I will see you in the next one.